How do you analyze the things happening in West Bengal regarding CBI versus Mamata?
Well, it's not actually the CBI versus Mamata, it is Modi versus Mamata. Both the BJP and the Trinamool Congress are playing a very dangerous game, and its implications are very serious to the democracy, because you have never witnessed such a kind of a standoff between the central police and the state police. You have the central police 40 CBI officers coming to arrest, coming to interrogate, or if you want to use coming to speak to the Commissioner of Police of Kolkata, and they were detained by the Kolkata police, and subsequently the Kolkata police surrounded the premises of CBI Joint Director, and the CRPF surrounded the Kolkata police. It was a very ugly spectacle and unwarranted in a federal setup, such a kind of a confrontation between the center and the state. So that's the first observation. The second observation is, why is this happening? If the really Modi government is serious about bringing the culprits to justice in the Saradha scam, they did not take 4.5 years. In fact, the BJP representatives have been claiming that CBI has thousands of documents with it. When they have the thousands of documents, what prevents them from getting things at a logical end? So the reason for that is some of the Trinamool leaders who were allegedly involved in the scam are with BJP today. So they have crossed over to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Okay. So the problem here is the culpability of Trinamool leadership in the Saradha scam is almost a reality. Why I am telling almost is, unless it has been proven by the court, we can't come to a conclusion, but it is a reality. The fact that the Trinamool MP was arrested, Sudeep Bandyopadhyay, Trinamool leader were arrested, and there are fingers pointed towards Mamata Banerjee too. So at least the direct complicity of Mamata has not been established, but certainly Mamata Banerjee's blessings to these leaders is well known. So this is the first, so therefore the investigation needs to be established. But the central government is not keen on that. Central government is keen on using the Saradha scam to bully Mamata Banerjee. Only after they realize that the Mamata is not going to reconcile with NDA, so they have started acting very firm.
It's the time that is...
So it is a question of timing. Why do you need to, between just 2 months before the elections? And the circumstantial evidence also matters here. So if you look at the CBI actions in the recent past, Mamata Banerjee conducted a massive show of strength in Kolkata, and almost all the opposition leaders were on the dais, and she denied permission to Yogi Adityanath and Amit Shah to land in West Bengal. So that is the backdrop to which the CBI acted. So what prevented from CBI acting for the last 4 years? Because this is a investigation ordered by the Supreme Court of India, and the investigation started in 2013. So this government has been in power for the 4.5 years. They could have done if they really are serious about it. That's and not just in Kolkata. We have seen as long as Chandrababu Naidu was with NDA, CBI did not act in Andhra Pradesh. CBI team never visited Andhra Pradesh. So when Akhilesh and Mayawati were about to hold the press conference after they arrived at an alliance, suddenly CBI jumps into the action and takes action over Akhilesh Yadav. And before our Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh elections, when there were political speculation that that Mayawati may join hands with the Congress, which would have been a very serious challenge to the BJP, suddenly CBI enters and tries to take action on Mayawati. So not just on Mamata, Chandrababu Naidu, Akhilesh, Mayawati, CBI action on Arvind Kejriwal, CBI action in Karnataka when Gujarat MLAs are stationed at a resort in Karnataka. There was a CBI action on the DK Shivakumar. So all this very clearly indicated whenever the ruling BJP wanted to have a political plot, the CBI always precedes or succeeds such a political plot. And the developments in CBI, the manner in which the CBI director Alok Verma has been shunted out, and the manner in which the CBI developments were handled by the government of India creates enough suspicion over the credibility of the CBI. So this is the backdrop in which you have to look at the Kolkata developments. So this, therefore, the Modi government was playing politics with the using the Saradha scam. That's number one. Mamata Banerjee was also equally playing politics. So she wanted to convert this threat into an opportunity. she wants to present herself as a rallying force against the Modi. And after the Kolkata rally, the latest development gave her yet another opportunity to present herself as a contender to the prime ministerial position.
Yeah.
So all the opposition parties are rallying behind Mamata today. So it's the politics on both sides. In fact, BJP has three clear strategies in dealing with this thing. Firstly, by presenting to the people of West Bengal that Mamata Banerjee's regime is a scam-tainted regime. They wanted to win as many seats as possible in West Bengal, and by creating the West Bengal political scenario as something between Trinamool and BJP, the BJP would like to decimate the left, which is the common enemy of both Trinamool and the BJP.
Yeah.
So now the West Bengal, nobody is talking about left. Everybody is talking about Mamata versus
Even
BJP.
Sitaram Yechury commented, sir, it's a drama that's going between BJP and Trinamool
Yes,
Congress.
it looks like that. It looks like that. It's not a question of Sitaram. Even anybody who sees a political development, we find it. And secondly, so the BJP second strategy, first strategy is to win as many seats as possible by positioning itself as a principal adversary to Mamata Banerjee. And second strategy is BJP is trying to help Mamata to promote herself as the contender, as our opposition nominee for the prime minister position, thereby scuttling Rahul Gandhi's chances. Because Rahul Gandhi is the principal rival for Modi in the national politics. If not today, tomorrow he will be the principal rival because Congress is a major national party. So by cutting short Rahul's image, and they are projecting Mamata Banerjee to cut short the image of Rahul Gandhi.
That's what Mamata wants to.
And that's precisely Mamata wants. And not only that, the BJP wants to prevent Congress from emerging as an epicenter of anti-Modi politics. So by shifting the goalpost to Kolkata, they have successfully ensured that Congress is not the epicenter of the anti-BJP forces and promoting Trinamool in this place. And thirdly, Rahul Gandhi has been leading a campaign against the Rafale scam. So this helps to deflect the attention of the people from the Rafale scam. So now everybody in the country is talking about Saradha scam, not the Rafale scam. So the BJP wanted to accomplish three objectives. Mamata wanted to accomplish the single objective of presenting herself as a prime ministerial nominee, because we know very well Mamata is lukewarm to the suggestion of DMK chief Stalin that Rahul Gandhi should be the opposition prime ministerial nominee, and Trinamool Congress is not keen on roping in Congress in West Bengal. So the Mamata wanted to have an alliance with Congress in Delhi, that too Congress led by Sonia Gandhi, not by Rahul Gandhi, and not in West Bengal. So therefore, it is a win-win political game BJP and Mamata are playing. I don't call it a drama, as Sitaram said, but I certainly call it as a win-win political game. I can't say whether it is match fixing or not, but it is certainly a win-win political game. It's too exaggerating to describe it as a match fixing, but definitely it's a win-win political game BJP and Trinamool are indulging in.
How do people look at this bitterness, sir? Though people can't get to the conclusion that it's a win-win game or what, but how will the initial bitterness which is appearing between TMC and BJP, what impression does it leave to the people?
Unfortunately, in the process, what happened is, in this political game, I don't know whether BJP will be a winner or Trinamool will be a winner, but people are losers. Because thousands of people have been cheated in this chit fund scam, and Trinamool leaders are neck deep involved in the scam. There is no dispute about it. And the scheme has its footprint, not just in West Bengal, even in the neighboring states. So the poor people's money have been siphoned off, the poor people's savings have been appropriated by the vested interest. Unfortunately, neither the central government nor the state governments are keen on ensuring justice for the victims of the chit fund scam. So in the process today, what's happening? In Bengal streets, there is no struggle for justice, there is a struggle for Mamata. Mamata is playing a Bengali identity versus centre's hegemony. And thus, this the emotional issue takes over the real issue of the people. People are no longer in the on the focal line. So the people's rights, people's savings, protection to the victims, absolutely inconsequential. It has become a political war between BJP and Trinamool. And who are the losers? People are the losers.
What can we foresee in this matter, sir? Already Rajnath Singh called to the governor, Kesrinath Tripathi, to inquire what's happening in the state, and the Supreme Court also. it made a decision to hear the CBI plea against interrogation of Rajiv Kumar, the commissioner.
Yeah,
So
the
what can we force?
The problem, the BJP argument is that it was the Supreme Court which has ordered the probe. It's true. The West Bengal government might have withdrawn the general consent. The law says if the court monitored probe, if it is the Supreme Court or High Court orders, the consent of the concerned state government is not an issue at all. The state government may give or may not give the consent once the court intervenes. So therefore, as it is a Supreme Court order probe, the CBI doesn't require Mamata Banerjee government's consent to enter into the Bengal. That's number one. But the problem here is the BJP says Rajiv Kumar is not cooperating. There have been notices issued to him for the last 2 years and he is not cooperating. If he is really not cooperating, assuming that is true, it may be true also. What prevented CBI from going to Supreme Court in the last 2 years and stating that so-and-so person is not cooperating with us? So Supreme Court would have ordered the Commissioner of Police of Kolkata to cooperate. They have not done that.
Yeah.
Number two, there is also the argument that till February 13th, there is a stay on the notices.
Okay.
So before the stay expired or getting the stay vacated, why did the CBI act upon it? So the argument of the CBI is they have not gone to arrest the police commissioner, they have gone to speak to him. You don't require 40 people to go and speak to him. You don't require 40 people to interrogate. He is not a criminal.
Yeah.
Well, he is not his culpability is not yet proven. He is not a terrorist. He is not running away from the country. So the person is a commissioner of police of one of the largest Indian cities. So normally you take a person into detention when you are not sure whether the person will be there. But they don't detain Vijay Mallya, they don't detain Nirav Modi, they don't detain Mehul Choksi, they don't detain Lalit Modi, but they detain a police commissioner. So what is the strain? I'm not defending the police commissioner.
Yeah.
I strongly believe that the Trinamool leaders are involved in this. But the question is the manner in which the CBI handled the case and the manner in which the Mamata government's police establishment and with the political patronage responded to it is a disgrace to the nation. My point is, it is a disgrace to the nation. It is a fraud on the constitutional democracy and it is a disservice to the victims of the Saradha scam.
Sir, whenever such an incident is happening in any of the states, for example, when Andhra Pradesh government took back the general consent given to CBI, there was a strong uproar from BJP that why are they afraid of CBI? Why are they, if they are not corrupt, why are they afraid of? In Mamata's issue also, the same thing is happening. Every now and then, PM Modi is constantly telling, why is Mamata afraid of CBI?
Then why is Modi afraid of Alok Verma? Within 1 day of Supreme Court reinstating him, why should he be removed? He was about to retire on January 31st. He could have waited for another couple of weeks so that the CBI director would retire. So then why did the Prime Minister's office act immediately, and the Prime Minister led 3-member committee decided to remove the CBI director despite Supreme Court reinstating him? A 1 week time was given, and even before 1 week time was over, the CBI director was shunted out.
Yeah.
So what does it indicate? Is Modi government scared of the CBI director taking up the Rafale scam? So the question here is, it is not a question of who is afraid of it. It's a question of the credibility of the CBI. So the credibility of CBI is under question in the earlier Congress regime also. In fact, the BJP used to call it as a Congress Bureau of Investigation.
Yeah.
So it is true that the CBI's credibility has been eroding over a period of time, not just under this government, even under the previous government.
True.
But the fact remains is that the CBI's prestige, credibility has reached a rock bottom under the Modi regime. We have never witnessed such a kind of a crisis in CBI. And this crisis in institutions is not isolated incident. It is not an exception to the general rule. It is in fact a general rule. Not just in CBI, we have seen in RBI.
Yeah.
Raghuram Rajan was sent out, or Jit Patel was the man who was picked by Modi was removed. We have seen 2 of the National Statistics Commission members, including its acting chairman, resigned recently over government not revealing the National Sample Survey Organization data.
Yeah.
So it is not just in CBI, RBI, NSC, Supreme Court, 4 of the judges of the Supreme Court came openly and said that things are not in order in Supreme Court, and one of them is the Chief Justice of the country today. So it is not one institution which is under attack. So when a series of examples are there, then obviously people get doubt over the CBI. So the people are questioning the CBI's credibility, not just because they are politically opposed to the Modi regime. So there are factual reasons for doubting the political credibility. Nobody is questioning the credibility or competence of the CBI officers. The problem is whether in the central, the state police, we have some of the finest officers. Problem is not with the officers. Problem is not with the institution. Problem is only with the political masters. So when the political masters try to misuse the institution, the credibility of institution suffers.
Okay.
And that's happening in CBI, that's happening in RBI, that happened in Supreme Court, that happened in the National Statistics Commission, that's happening everywhere, Election Commission of India, and everywhere it's happening.